Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Gonçalo, for having us here. It's really important for us to be here. My name is Pedro Caridade. I'm presenting Sensor Observation of Urban Life project. And let me start saying that it's a strong picture, right? Well, I've seen this picture for the last 6 years with my son, which he suffers from asthma, and it's an increasing number of people having this problem. If I make a quick survey here in the audience, I will get 25% of the people suffering from some kind of allergical diseases like asthma, rhinitis, and other diseases. It's 25%, it's too much. And we are talking about 600 million people in the world that suffer of this kind of diseases. The impact of social is huge, and of course, we are talking about $200 billion per year of direct and indirect impact in economics. Asthma is known to have natural causes like pollens and dust. Portugal was in red alert in May 2015 due to Sahara sands. So it's triggered also by climate changes nowadays. And let me say, I did a quick survey, and 87% of the people that have computer did not know that we were in red alert. And the red alert stated, people should stay at home. Kids, old people, people with problems with respiratory diseases should stay at home. Nobody knew about this. Only 13% of the people know. But the major concern right now with the European Commission is asthma trigger and by pollution. This statement here, it's crucial, that European Environmental Agency and European Commission is very concerned, and this is a statement from the SOAR 2015 report. It states that citizens breathe air that does not meet standard quality. This is a major concern for us. And pollution is the top environmental death in Europe for premature death. So, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmaceutical, so I cannot cure asthma, I can reduce a little bit the pollution, but how can we help people? The way that we can help people is to taking out of these harsh environments and warning them. If you are in such place, be careful. And so, Sol Technology is to install air quality sensors in movie vehicles. It's a box like this. It's a non-intrusive box that we are putting in buses, taxis, and we are collecting data in real time. We are also using our partnership with the European Space Agency, for using satellite images. So we are combining all this information, sending to our cloud in a FireWare structure. It's a European structure right now, and it's a very scalable solution. So we can use other sources of information to put it there in our global solution. We have established a huge amount of partners, that range from public transportations, MIT, BGI, University of Coimbra, where I come from. We developed some methods, EPN in Coimbra, and Solfi, which is the accelerator of FireWare. Okay, we are collecting data, but we can give more uniqueness and benefits besides the data. So we are getting continuous data on a city. We are mapping dynamically fully the city. Most important, we are doing air quality forecast. So we can manage to know if in 2 hours in that street there is a peak of pollution that we need to take care of. And we have a tailored medical profile for each user and for each diseases. All that will give personalized alerts to each and every one of you that use our model. Then we can take proactive decisions. So we can take a preventive pump for asthma, or we can reschedule a meeting that we know that is going to have high pollution concentration in some part of the city. So it's really a proactive decisions that will improve our fitness and health. Of course, we have competition. Our competition, and sorry, Renato, we did not have time to make the matrix. It's fixed stations. Fixed stations, for example, in Lisbon, there are 2 or 3 fixed stations of air quality. They are placed in some parts of the city, so they don't cover the whole city. They are huge in size, extremely costly, and of course, there is also now a new era it's sniffing codes. Sniffing codes are picking data all over the internet, and we can state that the quality of the data cannot be so good, and we should be careful when we use such kind of information. Our business model, we have a premium application. Of course, we have a free part of the information that we can give to the users, some small amount of information. And the most important part is advertising and sponsorship. We are trying to get a pharmaceutical or insurance company that provide your families and your relatives and yourselves the free application. So this is very important. We have other markets, for example, runners. Everybody runs right now, but we are doing good for the muscles, good for the heart, but we are destroying our lungs because we are running in harsh conditions of air pollution. For example, London have already an alert system, but it's in the newspaper, and it's in the day after the day of the system, so it's no good. This is our team. Myself, Pedro Caridade, I'm a PhD in theoretical and computational chemistry, so I'm totally perpendicular to this, but I have all the knowledge of mathematical development. Paul, it's a co-founder of the project, and has 20 years of environmental geography and environmental GIS tools, so he's helping a lot with the models. We have Yves with more than 30 years in business development. We are talking about Sony, we are talking about McDonald's, he works in multinational companies. We have Carla, who is also a PhD and have lots of information and knowledge about solid-state sensors. And Tudo Bom, it's a really important person. It's our medical advisory board, which is tailoring the profiles of the health part. We have two chemical developers, two software developers, one GIS analyst, and let me talk about these, our mentors, Doug Flood from Boston, David Cristina from MIT, and George Pimenta from Solvay. Timeline and funding, we have 160,000 euros of grants, and we are right now finishing our pilot in Coimbra, and we are looking for a strategic partner to validate our business model and approach to pharmaceutical and insurance company. We are looking for 1.5 million for 2 cities, so we can extrapolate our role by to another places. Exit by acquisition, pharmaceutical, insurance companies, sports goods, and big data are really our exits that we can have. And of course, smart alerts that improve your life. It's the logo of Sensor Observation of Urban Life. Thank you very much for your attention.